Hello again, everyone who has ever tuned in to the sitestream channel. As is readily apparent, this is going to be quite a bit different. I must admit, I am addicted to anime Vanguards. With the upcoming release of their new update, I thought there would be no better time to do one of those really popular no summoning challenges. And the reason why there is no better time is because two of the best units in the game right now are from the battle pass. Yeah, there he is. There's Dante. We're gonna be working on getting him. He's already one of the best units on my main account. We're starting from 0. We're starting from 1, and this is gonna be really interesting. We're gonna be using the gem spent to track how many summons we've done. Obviously, there is a winter banner, and we're not gonna be doing any summons on that. Not yet, at least. There will be a stipulation for that. We have this here, and claim all right now. We can get everything. We can't get this one yet, but we will. So if it forces me to summon here when I click here, I'm gonna cry. So we have to summon. Or do we? We got just one tick of presents, so that took about 5 minutes. The game would be significantly better with Vegeta. Significantly. I mean, we could actually make real progress. So I don't know, I might bite the bullet if this doesn't work. I know, it counts as a summon. Oh, boo-hoo. Does it though? It did not count as a summon, that's the thing. So they're holding him hostage. So I'm gonna put them both on the team. Lag Shooter is not gonna be very useful, but he might he might just be useful. If you don't know what Lag Shooter does, probably don't play the game, but it lags the game and has a 0.01% chance of dealing 10 million damage. So I probably shouldn't use it. Actually, I forgot that it lags the game. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. If things don't work out, I have to bite the bullet. How am I supposed to do this without Vegeta? But yeah, let's go into a run. Okay, so we just beat that stage. The fact that it wasn't laughably easy is a little bit concerning. The Ginyu Force might not be possible for Ichigo, but we're not gonna give up. I don't see any necessity to actually go summon for Vegeta yet, but I do want to check something. What I wanted to check, from that one stage, plus the 150 XP, we only got 300. So from clearing that one stage, we practically got nothing. And to get to level 25, it takes more than nothing. So I did want to get a trait on Ichigo. I know I shouldn't, but just anything really. We got 11 rerolls. I'm gonna try to get something decent. Not range. Not range. Vigor. Sure. Too bad we're not doing this on the weekend. But I did want to start this early because I have plans. Our goal ultimately is to be able to beat World Lines before the new update because we don't have a farm unit. Frieren, the World Lines unit, is the only one. Only because she can give 1,000 yen sometimes. But I have high hopes. I have a lot of high hopes. If we can just beat more than the story. Let's go ahead and progress anyway. Let's give Ichigo these beans, get him to level 5. That is a... not very significant. That's not very significant, but it's okay. The weekly challenge is a legend stage. Yeah, this is all quite bad. We'll have boosted yen. Unfortunately, even if we have all the yen in the world, that doesn't make Ichigo more than 6th placement. But we're not gonna give up. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep going. Okay, so we officially beat all of story for the Planet Namek chapter. One thing that I want to do, now that I'm pretty sure... that is not quite 5,000. We're gonna go ahead and wait, because these aren't terrible stats. I mean, they're not D. As for the battle pass, we've made virtually no progress. I think it's about time for us to just start grinding really mindlessly, because there is really no other way to get this done. If I'm not going to be summoning for Vegeta, it has to be Dante. That's just the way that things are. So yeah, we're in for a long grind. I'm actually going to try to get Scholar here. Okay, I just spent those 5 rerolls and each one kind of broke my heart. But Vigor 3 is better than Vigor 2, so we're just gonna keep that for ever. There's really not much that I can do. I'm very limited on my gold. It's worth 10 beans. Well, it's worth 11 beans. Why would I buy this? Yeah, no, I think we shouldn't be spending 50% of our gold on Ichigo, the rare unit. Okay, this is good. This is good. We have a challenge that I think we can beat. Okay, as you saw, we got horribly humbled, so the only thing that's left to do now is to grind some levels on him. But yeah, without further ado, we gotta go to the most dreaded part, which is just playing the same stage over and over and over again forever. Okay, so this is big. It looks like we have 2 challenges that take place on Planet Namek. We did try the Zarbon, which was Act 3. We got destroyed. So we probably can't do Act 4. Ichigo is now level 21. So I think we can do Act 2. This is very early in the game. I think we can do this one. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so even on the second stage, we started struggling on like wave 7. There were still 8 more waves. I don't know if we'll ever be able to beat it. I don't even think a level 60 Ichigo could beat it. We just have to keep grinding for more levels. We are now level 5. We did claim a couple challenges. So we did get like 2 free levels, just about. We'll meet back up when something changes. Otherwise, it's back to story. you just saw, we unlocked raids. That's because we finally reached level 10. There's nothing that we can really do. Obviously, we can't click down to the final act, but the exclusive characters from these raids aren't here anymore. Not only that, we can't do them, even if they were here. Even if we could do them. These items suck. They're horrible. The important thing about reaching level 10 is that we can now use codes. Okay, so that's really funny. I just checked, there are 0 active level 10 codes. Every single one is expired. Now that Ichigo is level 42, I think it's time we move to Sand Village. If you're wondering why I didn't do that before, I've been trying to pad out the index, not because of the gems, but because of the reroll. So yeah, let's get on with the story. Finally beat Sand Village. That wasn't the most easy thing ever, which is why I'm glad that I waited like 30 levels to do it. I don't like Sand Village, I never have. I will always hate it, no matter how good I get on my main account. But I digress. We are now level 43. We beat all of Sand Village. We did unlock legend stages, but it's not like we can do anything with that, and it's not like I would do anything with that if that were the case. Now, we can move on to Double Dungeon and hopefully level up our battle pass a bit more. I don't know if Ichigo can do it. My hubris may get the best of me, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to try. If it turns out that we can't beat the Double Dungeon, we're just gonna have to grind battle pass XP, as excruciating as that is. If we want to do the challenge, we're gonna have to do it on the Vegeta stage. Absolutely. There is no debating on that, which means we're gonna have to hit that twice in the next 24 hours, which is not easy to get to. This is kind of what I'm talking about. You come in here and it's a bunch, there's just too many stories in the game at this point. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the Double Dungeon. Okay, so we just beat the Double Dungeon. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, and guess what? It was so much better than doing Sand Village. I don't know why. I think that map just pisses me off for absolutely no rational reason. We just unlocked the legend stages, which we're not going to be doing. Fret not once we're able to get Dante, which won't happen in this episode. I mean, this this won't happen in this episode. Dante, yeah, we're not ending things until we have. Frieren disappears at the end of this week, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I have finals next week, and I should be studying right now, but clearly I'm not. My schedule does not allocate for everything that I need to do. My goat is on banner, but unfortunately we cannot get him, so we're stuck with the rare one. Whatever, let's not discount him. He's been doing really well. The only thing that's left to do is to grind double dungeon for battle pass XP, which is not exactly something that I'm very keen on doing right now. Don't really want to do it. The first hurdle that we need to overcome is definitely getting Dante. Once we get him, it won't be too hard to evolve him, I don't think. One strategy that I would like to discuss is if we end up getting the Vegeta challenge and we end up not being able to beat Vegeta, we always have this unit. 0.01% chance of 10 million damage. We only need to hit him once. We only need to hit him 10,000 times, and that's it, and we win. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's log in on the battle pass, I guess. Okay, so I have just discovered something super interesting. I didn't know this was a thing. Maybe I missed it in the update log, but then again, I already have every act unlocked on my main. We can skip to a certain act? That's so crazy. I should have skipped Sand Village. The point is, I was going to just replay Double Dungeon over and over again, but yeah, without further ado, let's get rolling on the Underground Church. Unless we can't even beat the first stage. That didn't quite go as planned. It is possible. I just don't think it would be worth it. So we're gonna go ahead and do Double Dungeon for a long time. Honestly, we're gonna be there for quite a while, unfortunately. Well, you know what? We'll see. I'm gonna do the first Shibuya stage, and if it turns out to be not terrible, I will farm it for XP. However, if it takes longer than 4 minutes and 43 seconds, and I mean like longer, like if we're crossing 5 and 10, I'm just gonna stick to Double Dungeon because we get more XP that way anyway. So yeah, let's go to Shibuya. just did a bunch and I forgot to press record, so let's go over it again. Yes, we got Ichigoat to level 60, rolled off his trait, got Vigor 2, spent all my rerolls, which was only 10, so it's not that bad. Now that he's maxed out, we don't really have much that we can do. The challenges aren't good. The battle pass is only at level 11, practically level 12. I mean, that's like one clear. So level 12, let's say you do an infinite from 24 to 25. This right here takes a whole hour. So you can imagine that these are pretty much about the same. And it's not nice. It's not, there's no more progression that we can do at this point. So we are locking in for the long grind. Wish us luck. This is gonna be terrible. I finished up Nightmare, as you saw, and I got 7 rerolls from this, very good. And I got 2 rerolls, our first mount, our first emote, and that's it. I didn't get anything else. Let's put our minds to it. Let's do this. Yeah, I hope whatever you're grinding while you're watching this is going well as well. Yeah, let's get this done. Okay, there is the Sand Village done. In the double dungeon, nobody has shields, so kind of a give and take. I think we'll be able to do it, but yeah, let's claim these rerolls first and foremost. Yep, let's get these good rerolls. We did make it to level 13, so that's pretty good. A little bit under what I estimated, unfortunately. Fortunately, we do have an attempt at Stage 1 Act 2. I don't know why, but we haven't seen a single Stage 1 Act 1. Don't know why that is. It's a little strange. We're gonna give it this one last shot, but I do have one strategy planned. I do not think Ichigo can beat Dodoria, but I know who can. This is gonna be a very stupid idea, and I don't know how to reduce the lag. I disabled the visual effects and it didn't do anything. I wish I understood. That way I could figure out how to counter it, but this will be our ace in the hole. We have a 1 in 10,000 chance, but we need this challenge. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Yeah, I know that my Ichigo's back that can handle it. We did so great. It's crazy. We would have never gotten this far before. This is such good progress. We can clean up these enemies. I'm 100% confident in that, but we cannot waste any more time. I'm gonna do whatever I can to reduce this lag. Yeah, we're going all the way to 1. We're going into low detail mode, simplify health bars. We're doing everything, okay? We are doing literally everything, and we're just gonna pray. Yeah, there's no compromising about this. As soon as I put him down, we are a go. Oh my god. I guess we will never know if he hit for 10 million. Just like I will never know. Oh? Okay, well, we learned some things. We learned that Ichigo might be able to beat this. Maybe. So we're gonna give it another legitimate shot without this stupid tower. He totally pulled through for us. So you know what? My goat, Ichigo, even if it cost me Deadeye on Dante, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He deserves something better. So come on, hit that ethereal, please. No, 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 no. Oh my god, bro, not this blood. God! Oh my god! No, this is so bad. This is so bad. No. Of course. I spend 3,000 rerolls and 5 months on my main account to get my first monarch. Of course, in 30, I get it on my alt, on the rare Ichigo. Why? You probably can't clear Double Dungeon Nightmare now, but no way in hell am I rolling it off. It's my fault. It's my fault. I called him the GOAT too much, and he actually became the GOAT. On my main account, I pulled 12 ethereals before I pulled a single monarch. 2 of those I pulled on Takaroto. Why did I get monarch before blitz on the one unit that I absolutely do not want? Watch. Just watch. We're gonna get Dante. And and I'm gonna struggle to get Deadeye on it. It's gonna take me like months just to get Deadeye on him. One big upside to this is that we no longer have any yen restrictions. We may even be able to take out Lancer simply because we can instantly replace over and over again. However, I don't think we can take out the enemies before Lancer. We definitely cannot beat Sand Village. It is literally impossible. So it's a good thing that I went there before doing that. So yeah, I will, I don't know when I'm gonna check in next. But yeah, let's see how far we can get. Let's go ahead and claim this, which I just did. That immediately segued into the challenge too. Grab these rerolls. We can actually save them for Dante. We got the coolest mount, which I might use. And lastly, we have finished the daily challenge. Well, the daily challenge and the daily challenge. So we get a full battle pass level, technically. We are at level 15 now. That is so crazy. When we meet back here, I will have Dante. That's the end of this section for now. We may not meet until tomorrow, but we will meet very soon. So I'll see you all later. Alright, so I just got out of class and I did some mining off camera. As you can see, we have now amplified our gems and our gold, but that is the lesser thing. The important thing is we are now level 30, which is great because we can now claim the level 30 reward and get so many things. Also, we can join rifts, and I hope you can understand when I say that I'm going to be leeching on rifts pretty much. I'm not gonna try to solo it, and you can't make me feel bad for not doing so. At level 30 we have some more milestone rewards. As you can see, I claimed these this morning. Now we only have the level 31 to claim. We have plenty of rerolls now. Important event of the day is that we have finally obtained level 28. Actually, went a little bit overboard, but we have him. Finally obtained Dante. This is so great. This is amazing. We're gonna go roll on him immediately. So naturally, we only want one trait. Deadeye, monarch would be great, but I think we're fresh out of luck on that. But hey, whatever happens, happens. Let's go. So we got literal trash, which is absolutely insane. We have one code that we can grab. Never mind. I really can't be bothered to get any good stats on him, so... Okay, so we're back now, and coincidentally, we got some chips in the battle pass. I got him a few takedowns. That's really low. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Just bought out this shop that, put a pretty big dent in the gold we had accrued, but it was worth it because we are a decent bit of the way to attaining the resources that we need. We also have a corruption crystal, but we're not going to use that. The good thing is, with this new unit, we can actually tackle a slightly harder challenge. Dante's DPS is higher than Ichigo's, so I think we might be able to do the daily challenge. And if we can, that is big. That is a lot. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, so we finally did it. That last stretch, I could have waited for another challenge. As you can see, we were kind of doing it. Unevolved Dante is kind of a monster. We managed with the exact amount of gold. I'm so glad that I waited until all the math was finally adding up to actually go through with it. This is it. This is it. The next video, we are gonna steamroll through everything in the game with pretty much just this unit, and we're gonna put every reroll to the test so that we can get something better on him, hopefully Deadeye, maybe that Monarch. As a teaser for next video, we are going to be doing the boss event since Dante can pretty much solo the entire thing, which is really great. We're going to get all those rerolls, and we will be going for this 2% egress, but that's waiting for us in the next video. We'll probably tackle world lines. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe because there are more coming. So if you want to see the second episode of this, you have to subscribe. I will see you guys probably in update what update is it? In update 5.5. I will see you on 5.5. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.